Good evening, viewers. My name is Imran. I'm a UK and international tax specialist. Once again, I'm here with another interesting video. In this video, I would explain to you how you can work out trading profit for corporation tax purpose, how you can calculate your total taxable profit for corporation tax purpose in the UK with illustration and example. After watching this video, you will find this topic very easy and you will do very well in your exam and in practice. So stay with me. This topic is highly tested in ACCA, ACA and CTA exam. It explains how would you work out total taxable profit for corporation tax purpose in the UK. Here is example. An Ox Limited with accounting period ended 31st March 2023. So the profit and loss statement is given to you. However, what you need to do is you need to pay attention to the relevant notes. So in exam, there will be a lengthy profit and loss statement. Do not panic while you see a lengthy profit and loss statement. Always pay attention to the notes. So in the notes, here I made some notes: depreciation of 20,000, charity donation of 10,000, 6,000, stamp duty 3,000, professional fee in connection with the buying a building included in admin expenses. So in P&L, there's admin expenses. In this admin expenses, those expenses are included. An office building was sold on 3rd of March 2023 for 460,000. The office building was bought for 350 on 10th of June 2010. The indexation allowance is 84,350. Remember, indexation allowance has been ceased as of 31st of December 2017. So no more indexation allowance. It will be given to you. If it's not given to you, it's very easy to calculate. However, we will discuss this when we reach to a capital gain schedule. Then a capital allowance on the plant and machinery were 45,000 for the year ended 31st March 2023. So in exam, you usually calculating capital allowance. I will be making a separate video, not just one. I will be making plenty of videos on capital allowance. It's a very interesting and very difficult topic, so it's extremely impossible to make one video on capital allowance. So I have to break it down because there are many factors, and it's very useful for all sectors: for employer, for tax professional, for chartered accountant, for beginners who wish to study accountancy and finance. Turnover includes dividend of 100,000 and rental income of 10,000. In exam, maybe the financial statement, or the profit and loss might be lengthy with many notes. The notes could include, like, there's a client entertainment and there's an employee entertainment. However, I will be making a separate video which will include which expenses are allowable for corporation tax, which expenses are not allowable. So you have to go through the list of expenses before you can answer the question. However, if you are confused which expenses are allowable or which one is not allowable, if by mistake, if you didn't make this adjustment, you lose 1 or 2 marks. However, in exam, there are plenty of marks you can get from your exam paper. Now it's time to make some adjustments. So in profit and loss, we include all expenses. When you're studying financial reporting of or financial accounting, what you're doing is you add all expenses to P&L, profit and loss. However, when it's come to HMRC, when you're filing your corporation tax return to HMRC or to the tax authority, you need some adjustment because there are some expenses in the books of HMRC, they are not allowable. They are capital expenditure. You need to add it back to your profit before tax. So it means you will be subject to, or you'll be paying more corporation tax. By adding these expenses, your profit for corporation tax will be high. So let's start adding. Depreciation, we adding it back because it's a capital expenditure. Donation to charity, we adding it back. Normally, I say is there is a relief available for charity donation. However, relief is only available if there is a taxable profit. So at that stage, we add it back. if there is a taxable profit, we giving deduction at later stages. Otherwise, if there is no taxable or there is no profit subject to corporation tax, this charity donation will be wasted. You add back stamp duty and professional fee. So the professional fee paid in association of buying this building or in connection with buying this building, so that is a capital in nature. Stamp duty is also capital in nature. Also add back if there's a client entertainment. Also add back if there are penalties and fines and other disallowable expenses you can think of. However, the list is quite big. I will be making a separate video. And then less dividend income, because the dividend income is not subject to corporation tax, so it means is exempt income for company. Rental income you deduct, because at that stage rental income is subject to corporation tax. However, it will be taxed as a property income under a different heading or in a different schedule. The corporation tax rate is the same. Interest income you deduct, because interest income again is subject to corporation tax. However, it will be taxed as a non-trading income. Profit on sales of fixed asset, you deduct that one as well, because that will be taxed under capital gain schedule, because this is an accounting profit, because it's been, when you buying an asset, you're depreciating, and after you're disposing, then obviously there will be accounting profit or loss. So any accounting and profit and loss, HMRC does not accept this. HMRC say add it back, calculate capital gain or loss, or work out your gain or loss. So this will give you tax adjusted trading profit before capital allowance. However, I will be making another video which would have R&D relief as well, a big list. So I just need some bigger space to add all this adjustment. However, I will be making one very soon with the full length and or like specially tested in CTA exam. Okay, less capital allowances. So the capital allowances is already given in exam. You have to work it out. I will be making a separate video, and then it will give you a trading profit. Now let's deal with the chargeable gain. So it's start with the sales proceeds, less acquisition costs, less indexation allowance. Indexation allowance, as I say, is being seized as of 31st December 2017. So this will give you chargeable gain on disposal. Now we came up with the trading profit, rental income, interest income, chargeable gain. All of them are subject to corporation tax. However, we just need to put them in separate schedule. That's how the HMRC want to see this information on corporation tax return. And then because we can see that there is a profit subject to corporation tax, therefore relief will be given for any charitable donation. So remember, we added the charitable donation at the beginning at adjustment stages. However, because at that stage we didn't know if there would be any taxable trading profit. Now we can see that there is a profit subject to corporation tax. Therefore, now we can have a relief for charitable donation. Now, all the corporation tax computation is incomplete without relevant notes. So because the examiner wish to see relevant notes, so make sure you have notes available. So start with the depreciation as a capital expense, hence add it back. Relief is given for capital allowance instead. So you get like a mark. Stamp duty and professional fee in association with the purchase of property are capital expenses, hence added back to the trading profit. Dividend received by company is not taxable. Gain on disposal of asset added back. This will be taxed under capital gain schedule, hence adjusted. Rental income and interest income will be taxed as non-trading profit, therefore deducted from trading profit. Charitable donation is added back. Relief will be given if there is a taxable profit. It cannot create a trading loss. Now, as we see that notes are very important, because by adding these notes, you get additional marks, and the examiner understand that you do understand the concept, and that's how you're getting marks in professional exam. There is another illustration. Which of the following subject to UK corporate tax? It's good to know which companies are subject to corporation tax, which organizations are subject to corporation tax, and which are not. So Tesco Limited, a limited company. Tesco PLC is a public limited company. Red Cross is a charity. Oxted Golf Club is a club. London Borough of Greenwich is a public authority. Labour Party is a political party. Mr. Smith and Mr. Smith Family Trust. So let's see which of them are subject to corporation tax. Definitely, Tesco Limited is subject to corporation tax. Tesco PLC is also subject to corporation tax. Red Cross is a charity, is not subject to corporation tax. A golf club is subject to corporation tax, and also a political party is subject to corporation tax. Mr. Smith is individual, subject to income tax. The trust is subject to inheritance tax and income tax charges. Here is another example, very interesting. James Limited is incorporated on 1st of June 2022, make up its account to 31st of October 2023. It opens an interest-bearing account on 1st of September 2022 and start trading on 1st of October 2022. If you have seen my other videos on introduction to corporation tax, in this one I explain that an accounting period, when accounting period begin and when accounting period ends. So an accounting period begins when a company acquire a source of income. So in this case, by incorporated a company, it does not cause an accounting period begin. However, accounting period will begin when James Limited open an interest-bearing bank account, because it's a source of income. So acquire a source of income. So accounting period will begin on 1st of September 2022. However, it will end when the company actually start trading. So the start trading on 1st of October. So the first accounting period you need to end on 30th of September 2022 for corporation tax purpose. Then your second accounting period for corporation tax will begin on 1st of October 2022 and will end on 30th of September 2023, because for corporation tax purpose the accounting period cannot be longer than 12 months. Then, however, for Companies House, James Limited draw accounts up to 31st of October 2023. So therefore, still 1 month left. So then you need to make another accounting period, which will begin on 1st of October 2023 till 31st of October 2023. Very important, knowledge is a key. So if you do have the knowledge, is good understanding of UK tax legislation, it will help you, because examiner, either whether it's ACC examiner or AC examiner or the real world example, okay, there will be complication. The examiner making a ditch for you. When you fall down in that ditch, if you do have the knowledge, you can come out of this ditch. However, if you do not have the knowledge, you will lay down in that ditch. The exam will finish, and as a result you will fail. So just do not try to learn things, try to understand the concept, try to understand the knowledge, okay, gain the knowledge, and then once you do have the knowledges, the rest is quite easy. So thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel. I'll be making more videos which will be a full-length question. It will cover all aspects of corporation tax. The one I've seen in my real life, they're quite complicated. However, it will help you to excel, and you will do very well in your exam or in practice. So now I wish you a very good night.